Hi everybody, I'm JT and welcome to another video from me here at Campervan Journey. So what a beautiful day here. February, frosty, cold, in the UK. Who could ask for more? Well, me actually. We're supposed to be in the Alps this time next week, skiing in Bourg Saint-Maurice and Les Arcs. It's not going to happen for reasons that we all know, but I just wanted to make a video about looking ahead to the rest of 2021 and seeing what, if anything, we can look forward to travelling and living with these fantastic vehicles. So thanks for joining me today, and let's jump into the video. So join me here today on a really frosty and cold February morning. It's sort of around about -2, a little bit of snow on the ground, and a bit of a bittersweet video today. 2 days time we were due to head off on our first trip of 2021 down to the Alps, and for reasons that we all know, that's not going to happen. So last year we had an absolutely amazing trip, travelling from our home in Salisbury down through France down to the Alps for a week skiing, and it was an amazing adventure, our first trip as novice skiers. And if you want to check out the video here, and there's a story all about our trip and adventure that we had, but it was absolutely amazing. The question in today's video is really what everything's going on, what that means for all of us for our travel plans for 2021. So for most of us, our plans for 2021 have changed dramatically, and obviously health of everybody takes precedence over anything else. But a big part of our health, a big part of our mental health, is being able to have some sort of normality and enjoying getting out and about and enjoying the beautiful surroundings around us and travelling and enjoying the outside world. And that's one of the great things that I love about our campervan, our Volkswagen California, is that it's got three key purposes for us. It's our family vehicle that we use day to day, but it's also, as much as something that we use 2 or 3 times a year to go on some amazing adventures, it's a great vehicle for going out on day-to-day trips and enjoying, just popping out for a picnic or a day at the beach or a day mountain biking, for all sorts of different uses that the van's got. And I think that's the big thing that 2021 is going to show up, is that how versatile vans like this, campervans like ours, really are for enabling us to try and maximise the restrictions that we've got. As we all know, restrictions mean that we cannot make any trips abroad, any holidays. It's actually illegal at the moment for us to leave the country, take a holiday trip. So where does that leave us? At the moment, we've still got plans and hopes that we can get away Easter time. Whether that means we'll be able to get away to the continent, I very much doubt. But as the vaccine rollout comes out across the UK, hopefully the freedom to travel will be relaxed as well. We're expecting announcements in due course over the next few weeks about reopening of schools, and hopefully once reopening of schools happens and reopening of non-essential retail, then all of us will be enabled to get back to some sort of normality, obviously still adhering potentially to social distancing, maybe mask wearing in close contact, but all of those things should, all being well, open up the opportunity for us to plan some sort of trip and vacation later on in the year. So will that trip later on in the year mean a trip to Europe? Who knows? I mean, hopefully we'll get the opportunity to travel to Europe, but we just don't know at the moment, and the situation in France is certainly nowhere near as appears not to be as under control as it is in the UK, and it's very easy to criticise our government for the process and measures that they've taken, but looking at some other countries in Europe, we seems to be a step ahead of them, certainly with the vaccine rollout. It would be great to think that we will get the opportunity to have a summer trip in July, August. If that doesn't work out, then maybe sort of a late autumn getaway in October. But if we can't do that, then what will our plans be for 2021? I have to look at the positives, and I'm a positive kind of guy, so let's think about what that could mean. Now for us, given the restrictions and wanting to maximise our opportunity to use our fantastic California, I think we can only look at the plans to get away in the UK at the moment. It seems that bookings for UK campsites are doing really well at the moment, which is great news for those businesses trying to recover lost income from last year. But potentially that does mean that sites will be busy, but does that matter? Maybe, maybe not. And again, it depends on your take on busier sites, social distancing, and also whether you prefer a quieter site or a busier site. So again, everybody's different in terms of their opinion and plan for that. And we started our campervan journey 4 or 5 years ago now when we bought our first Volkswagen T5 Combi and converted it. And if you're interested in watching the story about that, there's a link to the video here. But when we bought that van, it was really opening the door to our adventures to travel and explore Europe. And we've been so lucky in having some amazing trips to France, to Germany, to experience some amazing sites and locations as a family that I genuinely believe we would never have done without our camper van. But situations mean we're going to have to do something different this year. And before we did that, we would always holiday in the UK, and we had some lovely camping trips in the UK, some beautiful places that we visited, some fabulous sites in South Wales, in Pembrokeshire, Cornwall and Devon, some beautiful places. But maybe this is an opportunity for us to explore parts of the UK when restrictions allow that we haven't been able to visit before. So I'd love to hear some recommendations from you, my viewers, and just drop them in the comments below about where you would suggest that perhaps we look to holiday in the UK and any great adventures that you've had as a family. But I think it's a good opportunity for us to maybe explore some places that we haven't visited before. So Scotland is a great place that potentially we could visit. Wales, the Yorkshire Dales, the Cumbria, places like that which are renowned for some amazing countryside and scenery, and I think that maybe sometimes we forget about the beautiful landscape and scenery that we've got on our doorstep here. The only niggle, the only downside that we always have to think about in the UK at the back of our mind is the weather. So maybe the other thing that I need to think about is our camping setup and how we sort of provide a setup that works with those shorter stop-offs but in the UK and is biased around wetter and colder environment if we're away camping as a family of 4. But that's another video, maybe we'll touch on that later on. So where does that leave us for 2021? Well, like so many of us, I think it's very much up in the air, but I think we take the positives out of it, and last year, just forget about, we were very lucky to have some great adventures, but moving forwards, I think, as I said, we have to take the positives out of the current situation and look at vaccines rolling out, restrictions will start to lift, and if we can't travel to Europe, then we have to look at the other opportunities that we can do. And I think for us, that means about maximising the beautiful countryside that we're blessed with here in the UK, and just trying to find a window in the weather that lets it enjoy us as much as we can. So Campervan Journey will continue making videos and trying to maximise the situation and enjoying our fabulous van and giving my story and tips and tricks all about our life with a Volkswagen California and camping and days out as a young family. And if you enjoy that sort of thing, if that's your sort of thing, please remember to like the videos that I put together and hit the subscribe button, and who knows, maybe we'll be enjoying our campervan journeys together a lot sooner than we think. But thanks for taking the time to watch today, and see you in the next video. So thanks so much for taking the time to watch the video today. If you've enjoyed it, please remember to hit the like button, and you might even want to hit the subscribe button if you'd like to see more content from me. But thanks for taking the time to watch, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.